constant guidance and leadership inspired us every day. I kindly call upon our Gautam sir, coordinator of the Commerce Department, to present the bouquet and extend our warm regards to our esteemed principal sir. We are privileged to have you with us. Your presence means a lot to us, sir.
Muni vandita charana navarasa madhura kavita mukhara smita ruchi ruchira bharana jaya jaya he bhagavati sura bharati tava charana.
They wanted me to become a doctor. I didn't get admission to the medical college, though I had 59%, which was considered to be pretty good for an admission to medical college when it was a competition between two-year intermediate students only. But PUC students had different system, so they used to get 89, 90 marks, so I didn't get admission to medical colleges. So I did my two-year BSc. And I finished my two-year BSc and had a degree. I got a seat in Bangalore Medical College, but I had to go to the pre-professional course, that is 3 years behind my educational system. When I went there to the class, I found the students were too young to be my friends, so I couldn't continue there. So I told my parents that I don't think I can continue in the medical college because I'll have to do 5-year MBBS, then if you want to do some post-graduation course and all, it will take another 2 to 3 years. And I'm really not interested. At that point of time, my father told me, you have finished your degree, you join law, because law was a 2-year course after a degree, and it was a part-time course too. I was playing hockey at that time for the state of Mysore and University of Mysore, so it suited my requirement of personal liking and all. So I joined law and finished law, and thereafter, just now you've been told what I have been thereafter. So my advice to you is, irrespective of what others say, choose a profession of your liking. Not only because of its remuneration, but because of your attitude towards the profession. That's the most important thing. Education is only a foundation to your profession, and rest of it you learn after joining the profession. So choose a profession which you would like to work for the rest of your life. That is the best way you can have your future molded into. Now let me come to what I learned from my profession, not only legal profession, was mostly as a Lokayukta, Karnataka. By the time I came to the Karnataka Lokayukta, I had enough experience of life, but still, when I took over charge of the Lokayukta Karnataka, I realized I was still a frog in the well. I did not know the sufferings of the people. I was comfortable. I thought most of the people were comfortable. For contra, I found a lot of sufferings of the people. And I was wondering, what is the cause for this? That too, the suffering came from people who worked under the Constitution of India to serve the people. Then I realized it is not the fault of the people, individuals. It is the fault of the society. When I was young, I lived in a society which respected honesty, which respected people who worked for the society. Such people were recognized and were felicitated. For contra, if somebody did something wrong in the society, they were punished. It was not a court punishment. For example, if somebody in my village went to the jail for any misconduct, my parents would tell me, don't go near that house. That was a social punishment. It was not only to the people who were responsible for that mistake, but to other members of the family. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹುದ್ದೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಹನಂತ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾ ಆಫೀಸ್ನ ತಲೆನೋವು ಮನೆಗೆ ತರ್ತಾರೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗದವರು ಪೋಷಕರು ಟಿವಿ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಐಫೋನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಐಫೋನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳು ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಲಿಯುವುದು? ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನೀತಿ ಪಾಠ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no more a subject called moral science. What do you want moral science for? It doesn't bring you money. Ladies and gentlemen, just think the future of the country. What will it be? Inculcate the values which will bring peace in the society, which will bring peace in the person involved. The only thing is, you must be happy with what you legitimately have. I have followed it. It's 11 or more than 14 years since I retired as Lokayukta. I named 3 chief ministers from Congress, from JDS, from BJP, which included the chief minister who invited me to become the Lokayukta of Karnataka for corruption charges. Number of ministers, number of MLAs, number of IAS, IPS officers. I'm quite happy. Nobody has been able to throw a finger at me. How much money do you think they would have given me not to put their name in it? Life is very, very comfortable if you are content in life. Nothing else could bring you more happiness than what I have enjoyed.
ಇದೊಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದಿನ ಜೀವನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು. ಅವರ ಈ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ಮೊದಲೇ ಕೆಲವರು ಹಿರಿಯರನ್ನು ಕರೆದು ಅವರ ಜೀವನದ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭ, ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳು ಬರಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ ಈ KLE ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
So I'm not much into the commerce subject, but after coming to KLE group, after monitoring their activities with respect to commerce, even I just noticed certain common points between science stream and as well as the commerce stream. From the student point of view, honestly, I'll not take much time because I worked for almost 19 long years with Narayana group of institutions, so purely from science background. My objective was only to crack the objective exams, CET, MSET, ISER, NEET, JEE, Advanced. It's purely of that one. But after coming to this organization, KLE, so as there is a saying, when we are in Rome, we should be like Roman. So we have to change and we have to learn. We have to adapt to the new environment. Sir, our sir was telling, Santosh sir was telling that humanity is very much important in everyone's life. Everyone has to agree that, because whether we may like or we may don't like, we have to accept the facts. So today, parents had been called here for the orientation program with respect to commerce. Orientation for whom, actually? One way it is for the parents, and the other way it is for the students also. I'll tell how this orientation is meant for the parents. First, I want to do with the students actually. What is this actually orientation? Why is it necessary today? Dear children, I am not going to educate you completely 100% today itself. No one can do that, practically speaking. But dear students, I won't hesitate to share certain hard facts with this generation. And everyone has to accept it. Just as I said, whether it may be a bitter, truth is always truth. Dear students, we have completed your 10th standard. And among this crowd, there might be few students who have scored 97%, 98%. If I am not wrong, there are students with even 99% also who have joined this premier institution. At the same time, there are students who have scored 60% to 65%, even like that. I'm not trying, to point out the students or to differentiate the students who have done well in their 10th standard and who have not done well in their 10th standard. My motto is different. See, to score marks, it is not only the knowledge what is important to you. Everything should cooperate. Surroundings should cooperate with you. You should cooperate with the surrounding. Teachers should cooperate with you. You should cooperate with your teachers. Parents should cooperate with you. You should cooperate with your parents. Everything. There is a mutual cooperation which is very much required for the so-called success here.
percentage. So I'm ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಅದೇ ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ನಾನು AND ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗಳು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಮಗು ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದಿನ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು ಆ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ.
Very good morning, dear parents and my dear students. I thank everyone for attending today's event, orientation program. Today is the very first day in every student's life with respect to the next stage of their academic career, pre-university education. I'm very happy that almost 500 to 550 parents have attended along with their wards, witnessed the importance of this particular orientation program, and also I am very happy to share about the legacy of Karnataka Lingayat Education Society and KLE Independent PU College at Nagarbhavi campus. I thank every parent for witnessing the astounding results and success of KLE Nagarbhavi, and also I thank every student and parent for having a trust in KLE Society's Independent PU College, Nagarbhavi. We promise you that the purpose for which you have joined your children in the institution will be served 100%. And thank you for having faith in the institution, and we always expect you to be with us for all the coming years. Your support is very much required for us. Thank you, dear parents and students.